Atomic KAS. I'm your host, Combat All-Star, and today we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. There was a lot of news this week. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness it is Saturday. It's Saturday night right now. And like I said, there was a lot of news that happened all week. So it was hard for me to pick one thing to talk about because so many things happened. We did some stuff on the podcast. We did some stuff on the Atomic KAS. I want to thank you guys for supporting the podcast. It's been blowing up like crazy. So I got to thank you guys out there for sharing, liking, and subscribing like I always talk about. So I digress. A lot of stuff happening. So today I want to talk about two different things. I want to talk about the X-Men Age of Apocalypse trailer, as well as the Ninja Turtles 2 trailer. So, one thing at a time, let's talk about that X-Men, because I was super duper critical. There's that word. I was super critical over Apocalypse and how he looked, and I think we all were. And we just thought this was going to be an awful movie. I mean, let's be honest. Fox has a history of doing awful movies. They finally started doing good movies with the X-Men Days of Future Past. So those movies are amazing and kind of starting over from scratch. The X-Men being kids and everything. It's just awesome. They've been doing a great job with it. So hats off to those guys. The only franchise they seem to get right. Deadpool does look cool though. So maybe they got two franchises under their belt they're going to be able to do pretty good with. But this movie looks awesome. I mean, like I said, I was super critical about how Apocalypse looked and the early leaked pictures of him. We compare him to Zordon and everything, and he looked terrible. And he still does kind of look terrible, but he doesn't look bad. I mean, he looks a lot better in motion. Even with this still that I'm showing right now, he looks kind of weird in the still, but when you see him talking and building the pyramids and everything, it looks pretty awesome. And we finally get to see Professor X bald. So we see what happens to him, how he becomes bald. Does his hair fall out? Does he shave it to get a better connection with Cerebro like Beast wanted him to do in the Days of Future Past movie? So we finally get to see the evolution of the characters into what they are today, or what we know them as, you know? Of course, we got Jennifer Lawrence in there doing her thing and being Mystique, and I mean they're really behind her and wanting her to do her own franchises later on, the Mystique movie. So we don't know if that's going to happen still, but you can see in this trailer they're giving her a huge role in it. So clearly she's going to be one of the focal points in the movie. I do like it. Look, it seems like they are keeping accurate with him being the first mutant and him being able to control any mutant that he wants to become one of his four horsemen. So it looks like it's sticking pretty close to the comic, but we'll see. I mean, we've seen a lot of iterations of Days of Future Past. Not Days of Future Past, I'm sorry, but the Age of Apocalypse we've seen it play out in the comics, we've seen it play out in the animated series, so we're going to see it in live action. So we kind of they have a lot of source material to kind of dig through and work with, so we'll see how this movie goes. I like it. It looks pretty cool. I'm eating my words right now, but I mean, we'll ultimately see when the movie comes out. So let me know, did you like it? Did you hate it? I mean, what did you think about the X-Men trailer? It's only a day old, so I mean, what happened? What do you think about it? So I mean, that's my point of view about it. I love it. Let me know what you think. Of course, on Twitter, I'm always on there. Instagram, all that 9 yards. Facebook, blah 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 blah. Next thing we're going to talk about, that was a little squeaky there. Sorry about that for those people that have got your earmuffs sucked in. But next thing we're going to talk about is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now this trailer, I didn't expect this. I did not know that they were going to do another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, and I was one of those few people that loved it. I went in there wanting to hate the movie because Megan Fox is April O'Neil, and I absolutely love the movie. And I know there's a lot of people on there a lot of people online, I guess, that don't like the movie, think it was awful, didn't like April O'Neil, or there's some people that thought it was okay. I thought it was amazing. I absolutely loved it, and I'm a huge Turtles fan from back in the days, and I love the movie, so maybe my view's a little skewed. But this one was awesome. It had Casey Jones in it. Casey Jones. And Stephen Amell is playing Casey Jones, which is awesome. He's in the trailer kicking butt, and I'm like, that is awesome. And then he takes off the mask, and it's like, Arrow? You're okay. All right. So I'm happy with it. I mean, he looks a little pretty boy, but Casey Jones has always been kind of a pretty boy, rough guy. So he does kind of fit. Wish he had the long hair, but that's a whole nother story. And Bebop and Rocksteady. Bebop and Rocksteady are actually in this. They show them in the trailer going through the mutation to become Bebop and Rocksteady. So this is going to be awesome. All they need now is Krang, and I'll be a happy camper. But again, it looks amazing. Megan Fox is in it, of course. I'm hoping they do like the first movie. She doesn't have a lot of talking roles because that's what made that movie for me. The fact that she was in there and they made April be such an important character, I didn't like. But the fact that she didn't have a lot of speaking roles and she was just an important character, I was okay with. So, I mean, we do see her in the trailer with, you know, looking sexy or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe someone will like that. But I think a lot of people won't. But anyway, it looks like a cool trailer. It looks like it's going to be an awesome movie, so I cannot wait to see it. 2 movies I'm really looking forward to see. Turtles was a complete surprise. I'm going to see that movie. And X-Men Age of Apocalypse looks pretty doggone amazing. If I see more trailers, I mean, right now I'm going to go see it, but I feel like more trailers, the more we know, the more it's going to be epic and the more I'm going to want to check it out. So tell me what you think about Turtles. Tell me what you think about Age of Apocalypse. Like, subscribe, share. Let all your friends know. Thank you for the support on all the shows. And until next time, folks.